Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back to check out another Nukes Top 5.
This guy again.
Yeah, this is 5 scary videos of ghosts, creatures, and creeps. This one doesn't have a crazy title, so that's a little weird. I look forward to watching this one. We just did another one. Still going to edit that one and upload it, but this one just came out, so we're going to check it out.
Come on. Where's it playing?
Top 5 scary things caught on
Oh,
camera.
not ghost
Sounds of unknown origin. Polish YouTuber Leviathan says that he's recently been hearing the horrifying wails and screeches of some unknown creature coming from deep within the woods near his house. And then, one night, the unexplained screeches can be heard coming from somewhere a lot closer. The barn, just 100 feet from his house.
At least that's going to be
Leviathan
really
and his
crazy.
friend head out to investigate, recording as
That's
they
what
go,
they live with, like,
getting closer and closer
I wouldn't
to the
want
barn.
to live,
It did
live
not
there.
go well.
Wow. I don't know why people.
What kind of noise is it?
I don't hear it. There's dogs barking.
It's a dog. Where does this person live? I don't know, in nowhere. Where's the guy's friend? Is it just him by himself?
He's probably behind them.
It's like the worst looking barn ever. Like, it looks really shady. Creepy looking barn.
Is that the noise or is that the door?
I don't know. Wow, creepy looking barn.
So there's no door?
What is that?
Something's hanging. Is that
What kind of an animal looks like?
A loud bang can be heard as something falls hard to the floor. When
Who's up
Leviathan
there?
looks up, the terrifying face of a pale creature with glowing
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
can be seen looking right back at him. The two friends run from the barn in terror.
Oh,
To this day, YouTuber Leviathan says he has no idea just what he captured on camera.
Oh, it's a person.
Ghosts caught on
Oh,
CCTV. This next video was sent to me directly by Nukes Top 5 viewer Kelly Scoggins. The video comes from two guards at a gated community near Austin, Texas. The guards say that late one night while on patrol, they were cruising down a neighborhood street when they suddenly saw two small children right in front of their car. They
really?
swerved to miss them and they actually crashed right into a house. But here's the thing. There were no children in the road.
What?
The entire incident was captured on CCTV.
That's
Take a look.
weird. Let's see. Oh, right there. So then now they disappear. And then he hits the house.
Wow.
Two strange anomalies appear out of thin air, stepping right into the road. And then they disappear just as quickly. The two security guards claim that they could see two children and that in a panic, they lost control of their patrol vehicle. What makes this footage even stranger is that later, the guards found out that two children had met a tragic fate in a car accident right on this very same spot.
Let's see, at least you got
So
on
could it be
camera.
that they witnessed the restless spirits of two children who lost their lives? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. In another video
Should've
called on
dropped the hook for no
CCTV,
reason.
police set up a bait car. For those who don't know, a bait car is basically a car with a GPS tracker and a hidden camera set up by the police to catch potential car thieves. The doors of the car are unlocked, the keys are left in the ignition, and then the police just wait for someone to come along and try to steal the car. This clip was broadcast on US TV.
These two kids steal a car. So they're driving, they don't even know how to use
Without
it.
knowing, the two young thieves are filmed and tracked by police officers and are soon arrested. However, when the footage was uploaded to YouTube, shocked viewers were quick to point out that the two young men might not have been the only ones inside that vehicle.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I think it is a cop. I heard that. Yeah, that's why I said, what the
It's hard to see anything.
It is.
Because his headlights and... Oh, right there. Oh.
Viewers believe the pale figure of a woman can be seen sitting in the back seat. Now, it should be noted that the two teenagers were alone, and the footage is 100% real police evidence. Making a ghost in this scenario would be impossible. So just what is this? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great,
Seriously, why would
contact me
you
at
steal a car?
nukes.5@gmail.com.
Don't do that.
Something in the building.
Something in the building.
Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Dosha Michael is back with another
Oh,
exploration.
these
of
the
a
guys
creepy
that freaked
abandoned
out?
Place. This time the
No,
ghost
those are
hunter
different
explores
guys.
several buildings of a long
Well,
abandoned
I'm
village.
pretty sure because he said
Now,
they're back
Michael
again.
doesn't share why
I
the
know, I
village
think it
has
was a
been
different
left
guy,
empty
though.
and abandoned. But one
It
can
could be
only
one of
imagine
those
all the
guys.
life and death that have left a mark on the decaying buildings. Michael is broadcasting on a live stream to his fans as he ventures inside the building he will be exploring.
Don't think
As
it's
his
by
viewers
himself.
watch live, things quickly
No, his friends
become
with him.
Oh.
truly bizarre.
Oh, please tell me he's not by himself. Just tell me there's a...
A little bit in it for 2 seconds.
누구세요?
Oh.
Or do it opening by and closing by itself.
He's already just been in there. Oh, so maybe these are them. 3, or is it the same? Please tell me he's not alone. Please tell me he
I
has a...
don't know if he. I think he's
If
in
he-
front of it. Like, over.
All the doors are starting open.
누구십니까 혹시?
You know, it's not the wind blowing from inside the door.
I know, I was just gonna say that.
Doors on both sides of the creepy hallway swing open and shut. Michael's a bit freaked out, but he carefully continues on to investigate.
Oh my god. Is that him?
I don't know.
No, that's the door squeaking.
Oh no.
It's like someone's dragging the door. Like,
Oh, it just stopped.
he is literally terrified.
Oh, yeah, I'll say
How are you gonna continue your investigation? Oh my god.
He's been there by himself. I told you. I thought he was in there. Oh, it's so loud.
I kind of
Is
feel
there any windows in there? Yeah, there's windows inside.
but they're closed.
Little tiny.
하지 마세요.
Oh, just shut the door tight. Both doors.
여기 내가 낄 자리가
Should I
아닌가?
not be here?
여기 내가 낄 자리가 아닌가?
Yep. Out of here.
He can't get out. The
When
door's
Michael
locked.
finds himself a bit confined in a small, cramped room, he decides he has just had enough of the creepy doors and makes a run for it. After gathering his courage, the ghost hunter decides to explore the main building of the abandoned village. Whatever presence seems to be haunting the small town, it seems it is not done with Michael just yet.
He was there by himself. Oh my god.
I kind of feel bad for the guy.
Now you hear?
I kind of feel bad for him.
You're like, why are you going by yourself?
Why? Wow. That's right above him. Watch out, we a ghost pop out of the closet.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Sun's getting closer.
Thumb.
Wow.
He's like,
I don't know why he's still back them out here.
there's something on it. Oh, so he's gonna go outside and look.
There's probably something up there.
Probably watching him.
Yeah, like, yep, all done.
Where is it? Is that a person standing there?
경찰에 신고했습니다.
I got reported to the police.
There's always
Someone called the police on him?
Look at the calls, nobody around.
Right there. What is that? Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's only one entrance to the second one, so I'm going to check.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What happens if they're real people?
I don't know. But he's like,
They
why would he go back in after seeing that?
have to be
like-
real people.
They look like two people like wearing like a hooded thing and like
They
all
look like-
dark and
They look like cult members.
she's like, oh, I see these two
Oh my god, the doors
shadow
are-
people upstairs. Let me go back in and check it out.
Dude, I would run out of there.
So would I. Wouldn't be like,
Or call the. He should call the cops just to make sure they're not real, because
Yeah.
they could be real people just messing with them and
But
doing.
one's gonna be like in the doorway or something. He's gonna freak
Right.
out and run.
Any second now, it's gonna happen.
He's not gonna go up there. He's like, he's
No. Oh my god, why would you call it out? Wait, watch. This is black. See the black?
Yeah, there it is. Wow.
Michael who is escaping the building. So he's gonna go back out and look through the window.
I would go
If
back.
they-
After hearing strange footsteps coming from the second floor, Michael quickly runs outside and looks up at the windows of the second floor balcony. He is shocked when he sees two dark shadow-like apparitions that seem to be walking on the second floor. Gathering his courage, Michael goes up to the second floor to investigate.
I think
But
I'm
he's
supposed to
quickly
right
scared away
now.
when one of the apparitions makes a terrifying appearance at the door at the end of the hallway. Now, usually the ghost hunter will charge forward towards the apparition, trying to record any paranormal activity that he can capture. But this time, Michael himself is
Yeah, but
suspicious
no.
of what he's witnessing. Michael seems to believe that maybe he isn't entirely alone at the creepy abandoned village. He believes that some real person or people might be messing with him. Scared that he might be dealing with a real group of people up to no good, his live chat audience actually calls the police. And Michael, understandably, just decides to get out of there. So what do you think Michael called on
I don't know what
camera?
that was.
They could be
Is
real
it something
people.
paranormal?
But
Could
it
it have
doesn't
been
look like,
real
it looks like people, but it doesn't
up
look
to
like
no
people. You know
good
what I'm
just
saying?
messing with him? Or is it all
Like,
just
that
an
was like,
elaborate hoax?
Like, what is that?
that's weird.
Uninvited. This next TikTok video might not be something
Oh.
related to the paranormal, but it is certainly
We'll have to
something
check out that full
absolutely
video if you have
terrifying.
it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hannah Viverette is recording a TikTok video of her dancing in her living room when the unthinkable happens.
You can move it to copyright.
What? Who's she talking?
Off. Who are you? Who are you? Please get off. Please get out.
Is someone,
No,
am
please
I
get
your
out.
friend?
Yes. Who
Someone,
are you?
someone like
Please
trespass?
get out of my apartment right now. Please get out of my apartment right now. Get out. Get out. Hello?
strange man tries to break in through Hannah's balcony door, and she makes a run for it. Now, before you think this might be a TikTok hoax, I can assure you that this video is 100% real. The man who entered Hannah's apartment was 36-year-old Angel Rodriguez Gomez.
Okay.
Shortly after the events in this video, he was arrested and charged with burglary, assault, stalking, and
What?
destruction of property.
Who did he?
Multiple news outlets picked up this
Okay,
chilling
so-
story, and Hannah shows in an interview how the man climbed 2 stories to reach her apartment
Oh my
balcony.
god.
Right now, I'm standing directly in front of my apartment, and the second-story balcony right here is where he had entered.
Hannah explains that this wasn't the first time she had seen this man.
I recognized him almost immediately based off of his clothing, and knowing that I had seen that face and that outfit around my apartment complex many, many occasions.
It turns out that this seemingly disturbed man was actually one of Hannah's neighbors, and he had apparently been watching her closely for a while.
That
All
is
things
really.
considered, the situation could have possibly ended much worse if Hannah had not headed for her front door immediately. She is now looking to move from her apartment as she rightfully says that she no longer feels safe there. So, how would you handle this terrifying situation? Would
Easy.
you run? Would you scream? Or just what would you do?
I grabbed my baseball bat, see to pummel the crap out
Who
of
are
it.
you? Please get out. Please get out. No, please get out. Yes. Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now.
That's really crazy. Things that.
The Faceless
Wow.
Man. Paranormal YouTuber Shamos and his friend Jota go to investigate the local urban legend of the quote, Faceless Man.
Alright, good.
in
This
a
guy
small
actually has a
town in the
friend.
Brazilian countryside. Their investigation takes them to a factory that has been abandoned for over 10 years. Before the factory was closed, workers often claimed that they would see the terrifying apparition of a man with a horribly disfigured face, wandering
that's good.
throughout the factory. Whenever they would pursue him, he seemed to just disappear into
course.
thin air. Cut to a few years later, a terrible unexplained fire occurs at the factory, claiming the lives of many workers. After this, the alleged paranormal activity seems to intensify. The hardworking employees would hear unexplained noises and terrifying screams. It is said that after many complaints from terrified factory workers who refused to enter the building, that the work site was moved to a completely different location. Today, what was once a large, thriving factory is now nothing more than rubble and ruins. When YouTuber Shamos and team member Jota begin their investigation of the abandoned property, they immediately begin to feel like they are being watched.
This ain't all alone.
I still don't get it why people do this for a living. No, they just got there already hearing things.
I think there's something there.
What happened to them? Oh, the roof's gone.
Yeah.
Probably because of the fire,
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I was thinking.
Aqui é a sala do pesadelo aqui, ó, Jota. Aqui, ó.
Look at the nightmare room.
Miúda só.
Oh, that's what it
Na
means.
parede, cara.
Did you see it?
No.
The two investigators are completely unaware that a creepy, pale face
Oh,
seems
what?
to be watching them from one of the windows. When Shamos pans his camera back
What
to
in
the
all of
same
the
window, the face is gone. Having no idea what they just
I didn't know
captured,
that-
they
I didn't
continue
know
on
that
to
was a-
explore more
that
of
was
the
a face. I
abandoned
thought it was
property.
like something on
And
the
things
wall.
only get creepier.
Of course.
Olha só isso aqui, Jota.
Let me guess it pops in that window.
Um monte de banheiro, cara.
Watch, it's gonna pop in
O
the
Jota tá
window
pegado ali, Jota.
any minute. Any second.
Barulho aqui dentro. Barulho aqui, barulho aqui. Barulho no telhado aí.
On the roof? There's no roof.
Tá dentro aqui.
How can there be noise coming if there's no roof?
Tem alguém aí? Cara,
Dude, there's
não tem
nobody
ninguém
here.
aqui, cara. Aqui, ó. Vamos entrar,
I
filho.
guarantee it either pops, either the head shows up in the window or behind those walls.
Ó, olha só. Aqui em cima o teto aqui já. Que é isso aí, cara? Que barulho que é isso aí, cara? Jota, vai pra cá. Eu vi alguma coisa ali,
I
cara.
saw something
Eu vi
over
alguma coisa
there.
ali no buraco, velho. Ali eu vi alguma coisa ali no buraco. Aonde, Chamas? Onde tu viu, cara? O que tu viu, cara? Uma cabeça, cara?
A head spine on this over there.
Vamos dar uma olhada lá, cara. Não pode, cara. Jota, eu juro, cara. Eu juro pela minha vida, cara. Tem alguma coisa ali, cara. Ali, cara.
The bizarre face appears again,
Oh.
and this time the two investigators see it with their own eyes. When Shamos and Jotai check the room, there's no one there. Understandably, they are a
That's
bit
weird.
freaked out. They prepare for the worst as they make their way through the ruins of the factory. They look for any signs that someone or something might be there with them. It did not go well.
Tem muito barulho aqui, Jota.
Let me guess, the head pops behind them.
Barulho lá na frente. Ei, eu tô te ouvindo aí. Tem barulho aí, eu tô te ouvindo.
It's gonna pop out right there.
I know. They get
Any
it
second.
right there.
Vamos lá, cara. Vaza, Jota, corre.
He's like, run.
Corre, cara.
A strange face peers out at them from around a corner. The
That's
two
weird.
explorers are terrified. They decide to make a run for it. All of the creepy faces they've captured throughout the night seem to have no visible features. It seems as if they might have actually encountered the local legend of the quote, faceless man. So, what do you think? Did the two friends
Weird.
capture
Something
evidence of an
keeps
extreme
running out there.
haunting? You can watch this full video over on the YouTube channel, Shamos. Thanks so much for watching. My
Okay, that's
Instagram is here.
Alright.
Those are pretty good. Those are really creepy. Like the one with the guy goes in the barn, because the barn's in like a really wooded area. It looks like really,
Abandoned.
yeah. It looked like, but also it wasn't abandoned. It was his barn. It was like some freaky looking thing on above like the area. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, that.
Making weird noises. Like they're first of all like a creepy barn to begin with. Then you're gonna go in there by yourself. Like and it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's not like it's a nice looking barn. It just looks. I don't know.
I think that might just be an animal making a noise like that, but yet again, I could be, or it is something paranormal.
See, that's right. That was a person, but it sounded like an animal, but it looked like a person.
Yeah,
Making weird
or
noises.
or either it's someone that broke into it and made those noises, you know.
Just to freak out, maybe like a homeless person. I don't know, but either way, going into this creepy looking barn that's all filled with junk at nighttime by yourself in a wooded area, like everything just equals like creepy. Like it wasn't like it was a really nice barn in a like a city type of area that was like, you know, in a non-wooded, like out, you know, your driveway. This was like out in the middle of the woods. Like I don't know, it was just the whole thing was just really creepy to begin with.
And then you got that kid Michael who goes in the building or whatever and hears noises from the second floor. I mean, when he went outside and looked and saw those two things, whatever they might be, I think honestly, it's just two kids or whoever it might be in the building just messing with them. Because I mean, you know, they're walking around and obviously they're wearing black hoodies or whatever it might be.
Yeah, but if you don't there with a flashlight, it's like pitch black there. Like they're walking around the pitch black with the hoodies on. It just seemed weird. They didn't know if there was any light up there. Like the only reason you could see him because he had a flashlight. And I don't know. It was just really weird. I didn't see any facial features. It looked like just two like people with like cloaks on or hoods on or something. That was really designer. So being there by yourself at nighttime would freak you out.
But then at the door, it looks like whatever that is. It looks like it does some weird move, like it.
Yeah, it comes like up, and then it kind of drops down. It was weird. Like what was
But like it looks like it looks like this, and like it lifts something up, and then it goes back down, which is kind of, I don't know. I think myself, I think it's just two people just potentially broke in, and they probably just messed with him and pretending it's a ghost, but really it's just two kids, whatever, possibly pranking him and trespassing or whatever. But like I said, I could be wrong. It could actually be something that is not a real physical human.
Yeah, it was. It was just really weird. If it was really human, it was a good job editing the video to make it look like it wasn't. Because like I said, it's dark. They're by themselves. If you didn't flash it, you can probably see them. So,
well, not necessarily, because it's the second floor. The flashlight, the closest thing the light would see is just the window. But like you can't. I don't think it would be able to actually see what that is. But that is certainly something I think a lot of people will try to figure out if it was just two people fooling around.
I definitely wouldn't go back in it and let me investigate. But now I can now. I'm like a lion now. You don't know if those are real people or not. You should just call the police and say go in there and figure what the heck that is. Let the police deal with it. You got it on camera, so you'd have proof looking like there's somebody in there.
Yeah. The guy said that his viewers actually called the police, but I'm not too sure if there's any footage of the cops coming. I have no idea.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll check his channel and see the whole video or whatever.
And then obviously you have the one with the two kids on the street because the person hits someone's house.
Yeah,
that one was definitely very weird to happen because it's just bizarre. Like you hit a house. Like I can't imagine the owner of the house coming up and like, why did you hit my house? And that person's always saw two kids on the road, and I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no two kids on the road, but clearly there's footage of it from the CCTV.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't drive into a house on purpose just to get people to watch that video.
No, and then you have the two kids or two teens stealing a police bait car with the woman in the back seat.
Yeah, it looked like the one from the garage. And people seen the movie. The garage is a freaky, long-haired, pale girl in that movie. It kind of reminded me of that. Two idiot kids stealing a police car. They happen to have the keys in it to see if maybe we would steal it. They did.
Yeah, that's definitely another freaky one. And then like I said, then you have the final one, which is and then you have that guy trespassing into that woman's apartment, following her.
Yeah, that wasn't creepy. That was just really, that was not good. Like I feel for any woman that had some guy break into her apartment, it's like just run for the door.
But the odd thing though was that it used to be her neighbor, but it sounds like to me like none of this started when she first moved into that apartment. Like it sounded like it's been going on for like a few weeks, so that's kind of bizarre, kind of.
Yeah, because she knew who he was, because she didn't know him, but she recognized him around the apartment complex. But still, you shouldn't be breaking into anybody's apartment. Clearly, this is the guy who had some kind of mental issues with this, so that would explain it. But stalking somebody and breaking in their home is, that's not good.
But I'm assuming that guy's been in prison right now with all the charges he got.
Yeah, hopefully she found another place to live, because you can't live in a place like that and just be unsafe all the time.
And then the last one, obviously, you have this guy going into a building with potential people messing around with them. I don't know what to really say. It's just, but like they didn't show these things disappearing or anything like that. So like that. So that it could just be two people inside that place messing around with people, or it could, it has to be, or that's the only thing I can think of. But I'm surprised they didn't show any footage of any police showing up or anything. Because, I mean, we'll have to check out that kid's channel and see if there is footage of any police or whoever showing up, or if these people are actually real, you know. But if they are real, then obviously they shouldn't be there doing something
I don't
that.
think they were real. They just look too creepy to be real. I don't know those. You know,
Especially if they wore like cloaks, like that's something like many cult groups would do.
Yeah, you would. That's why I don't know if they were just shadow people. If there was somebody close, it was just really strange.
And it's not. And if you look at the footage of the way they're walking, it's like they're kind of walking, kind of like a soldier, I would say, because like soldiers would walk back and forth sometimes if they're monitoring a building or protecting it.
Yeah.
So that was just kind of weird to me, but
yeah, it really was weird.
But as far as the doors opening by themselves, that's kind of weird to me. But
you know, I mean, you go to this building, it's supposed to be abandoned for like 10 years or whatever it was, and the doors open and closing by themselves, and there's supposed to be people then up on the floor. I don't know, the whole thing is just really bizarre.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a pretty good video.
It was.
Pretty creepy, you know, compared to some of the other ones we've seen. Some are pretty good. Some of them are just okay. This was one of those ones that were really good. So it was, you know, really creepy, especially the one at the beginning with the guy, little animal, whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's kind of really creepy. So that's pretty entertaining. I think that's gonna do it for this one, though. If you guys like this video, have any thoughts, comments, want us to check out any other paranormal channel or any weird channels, put them down below. And as always, hit the like and subscribe.
Until next time.